ओम विश्वानि देव सवित दुरितानि परासम यद्भद्रं तन्नासम सर्वमंगल मंगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमस्ते। त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनं उर्वारुकमय बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मोक्षीमामृता। कालहर दुःखहर दारिद्र्यहर कष्टहर रोगहर हर हर महादेव। मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं कि आपकी सेवा का अवसर मिला। आज नवरात्रि का 5वां दिन है और ऐसे अवसर पे आप मुझे यह लोक सेवा के माध्यम आपने उपस्थित कर रहे हैं, उसमें आप मुझे याद करें, ये मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ। और आदरणीय अडवाणी जी, आदरणीय अवस्थी जी, मुझे आप कहें या पूछें तो मैं तो ये कहूँ कि हीरो यहाँ है। वो इसलिए कि जो फिल्मों में और सिनेमा में हीरो हुआ करते हैं वो तो एक मनोरंजन और अलग अलग नई नई सोच लेकर आ जाया करते हैं, परंतु जिस वक्त आदमी तकलीफ और कष्ट में होता है तो उसे या तो माँ याद आती है नहीं तो फिर डॉक्टर याद आता है। मैं माँओं की सदैव उपासना करता आया, मुझ पे कृपा रही और मेरे में ज़रा भी ऐसी लायकी या काबिलियत नहीं थी कि मैं ऐसा स्टार हो जाता, परंतु मेरी माता जी आदरणीय निर्मला देवी जी की कृपा ऐसी रही मुझ पे। मैं सच कहूँ कि मैं ज़रा भी इस लायक नहीं था कि मैं हीरो हो जाता। मैं कई बीमारियों से ग्रसित था, बहुत कष्ट और तकलीफ में था। मैं 13 वर्ष की आयु में मेरी हड्डियों में ताकत नहीं होती थी तो डॉक्टर के पास जाना पड़ता था। मैं मिर्गी पेशेंट होता था, कहीं बेहोश हो जाता था तो सड़क पे नहीं चल सकता था, किसी ऊंचाई जगह पे खड़ा नहीं रह पा सकता था। दांत सब एक साथ हिल के बहुत एक साथ गिर गए थे सभी। मैं ऐसा सोचने लगा हुआ था कि ये क्या हो गया है। और बीमार जिस वक्त आदमी हो जाता है तो थोड़े समय तक तो लोग आपके अपने जितने होते हैं वो साथ दे दिया करते हैं, फिर वो थक जाते हैं, फिर वो आपके साथ नहीं आते। फिर ऐसे में डॉक्टर साहब और आप, तो मैं पूछा करता था डॉक्टर साहब से, डॉक्टर साहब मैं कभी सही हो पाऊंगा भी कि नहीं? तो डॉक्टर साहब कहे गोविंद हो जाओगे, ये तकलीफ दूर हो जाएगी। क्या मालूम मेरी माता जी को मुझ पे कैसे ये उन्हें विश्वास हुआ और वो एक माला और एक आसन ले आई और कहा गोविंद तुम 14 वर्ष के हो रहे हो बेटा, 14 से 21-24 लाख गायत्री करो, ये बीमारी निकल जाएगी। मैं 14 से 21-24 लाख गायत्री किया और विश्वास मानिए उसके बाद मैं बीमार नहीं। तकलीफ होती है पर तकलीफ की वैसी तकलीफ नहीं होती जिसे तकलीफ कहा जाता है। हंसता ही रहता हूं और थकता नहीं हूं आपकी तरफ। मेरा ये सोचना है कि जिस वक्त जिस व्यक्तियों पे खास तौर पे माँओं की कृपाएं हो जाती हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि पिता विशेष नहीं है, परंतु जिस वक्त माँओं की कृपा हो जाती है तो वो आदमी पीछे मुड़ के नहीं देखता है। और मैं इनकी उपस्थिति में सदैव खड़ा रहा करता हूँ। वजह यह है कि मैं माँओं के साथ हूँ और मावे सब अवस्थी जी के साथ, जो जहां है सब माए अवस्थी जी के साथ। तो मुझे तो आप दैविक पर्सनालिटी ही लगते हैं। वजह यह है कि सब, हाँ ये दैविक है, सच कह रहा हूँ। मैं आपके साथ सदैव खड़ा रहा करता हूँ और कभी किसी प्रकार का सवाल नहीं करता हूँ। आर्टिस्ट हो जाता है आदमी तो बहुत शक करने लगता है हर चीज में, क्या इंजेक्शन दे रहे हैं, क्या दवाई दी है, क्या रिएक्शन होगा, कैसे रहेगा, क्या होगा, बड़ा पूछने लगता है। परंतु जिस वक्त आप बच्चे दे दिया करते हैं कहीं पे और आप सोचा नहीं करते उसके बाद, वो वाकई सब लोग दैविक हुआ करते हैं और आपकी दैविक पर्सनालिटी है। मैं बड़ा लगता हूँ, मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि मैं आपकी सेवा में यहाँ आ जाया करता हूँ। ईश्वर से यही प्रार्थना है कि आपका जो क्रियाएं आप कर रहे हैं, स्वास्थ्य के लिए जो सेवाएं प्रदान कर रहे हैं, वो सदैव कृपा माई की रहे आप पे और किसी प्रकार का तकलीफ, कलह, कष्ट लांछन, किसी भी प्रकार का कष्ट आप पे कभी ना आए, ऐसे आज माई से प्रार्थना करता हूँ और धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि आपकी सेवा में फिर मौका मिला। थैंक यू सो मच, प्रणाम करता हूँ।
We will now have the lighting of the lamp ceremony. I request our esteemed guests, Avasthi sir, Mr. Ravi Sampath, please.
Which is infecting a lot of women, was not having any center which was dedicated to women and women cancer. So, when I was very happy with my previous organization where I was there, when Dr. Avasthi told me that he wants me to come here and take Surya to the next level, and this is his plan, I said, yes sir, I will be there with you and we will come. And as Dr. Avasthi plans, he always wants to do the best. The first thing he told me was, get me the best oncologists and the oncosurgeons around. I said, sir, I will try. And then Dr. Advani was very kind. I worked with sir earlier. I worked with Dr. Hemant earlier. In fact, we have studied together. And they have kindly consented to join us in our team. Breast cancer can easily be not prevented, but can be easily cured if treated early and caught earlier. So we are also going to expand further into diagnostics and see to it that all the women get the sonomammographies done in time so that we can detect the breast cancers earlier. And again, the other cancers which are like for the pap smears to be done will also be there in the diagnostic center, so we are going to be complete care. Now, another cancer which people only associate breast cancer and uterine cancer, cervical cancer with women, but that's not the only condition. We have the colon, we have got the abdominal cavity with a lot of organs there. So we have collaborated with one of the leading gastroenterologists, Dr. Vipul Rai Rathod, and we have coming up with a center for women and gastrointestinal work as well. Now that goes as far as cancer is concerned. Another big problem which we have is infertility, and that's why we have now going to expand our IVF center also to a large extent. People who are getting cancer also need to preserve their sperms for future use. That is possible, and because we are going to go into pediatric cancer, that is something which is very important for us. I will just tell you an anecdote how I met Dr. Advani first. I was a medical student, second year MBBS, the cricket secretary and tennis secretary of Nayar Hospital. One day I just broke out in rashes with lymph nodes, and our hematology department there told me, even you have got leukemia. I was zapped. Then someone told me that please go to Dr. Advani, he is the best. I went to him, he examined me, and he told me, you do a polygonal test. I don't think this is leukemia, this is infectious mononucleosis. But after that I had the most harrowing experience with my friends, because I couldn't explain who I have kissed to get that infectious mononucleosis. Because that's a disease which is spread by kissing. So that was my first experience with sir, and it actually took a lot of burden out of my head, because in 1982 leukemia was a diagnosis which was a very threatening diagnosis. Anyway sir, thank you so much. I am really obliged. And now I would request Dr. Samantha to please take the floor. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming. Our association of hospital and me goes back to about 25-30 years. He needs no introduction. Everybody knows him and everybody loves him. He is a performer par excellence. He is an actor, he is a comedian, he is a producer, he is a writer, he is a singer, and of course, a former politician. And don't forget, he is also a very, very good dancer. This everybody knows. So he was member of parliament from 2004 to 2009, and afterwards he left, and now he continues to be in his profession. He started, his first film came in 1986, and that was Ilzam, which did very well. After that, there was no stopping Govindaji for 30-35 years. He's been continuously working, performing, and he has made thousands and millions and crores of people very, very happy with his performance. Everybody has enjoyed it. You ask, it is not only a lay person, but otherwise doctors, professionals, anybody you ask, nobody can say that Govindaji is not done well. Everybody has liked his performance. So he has acted in more than 165 films and many shows, many programs, lot of things. Even now he is busy every day. He is full of life. He is always very happy. He is very down to earth and unbelievably talented. Not only that, he is an excellent singer. People have not seen him singing. He sings very well. He writes very good poems. He has written many poetries. Even yesterday when I was with him, he had written 2 songs, and the way he sang is also unbelievable. He remembers everything. You give him 5 pages, he will remember in 15 minutes, improvise, and he will act. So all his films, most of his films have done very well. He has performed, he continues to perform, and we wish and we pray that he does very well. Not only that, he is always available for us and for others if somebody is in need, for any philanthropic activity, for any good cause. Govindaji is here. We just asked him, we told him Dr. Advaniji also wanted you to come. He was so happy, he did not even blink an eyelid, he did not even think, and he came over here. So sir, thank you very much, and we are really very, very happy to have you here. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Sonal, please.
Dr. Advaniji sir, we are honored to have you here. We are extremely delighted that sir has come here. Sir needs no introduction. Everybody knows that he is one of the finest and the first known oncologist till now, medical oncologist in our country, and known all over the world. But not everybody knows that sir was in Pakistan in 1947, migrated to India when he was only 15 days of age, then was in near Nasik, Devlali, then came to Mumbai in 1955, and sir had unfortunately poliomyelitis. Afterwards, he was admitted in a hospital for 3 months, and that is the time sir decided that I am going to become a doctor, and that is the time he was sure that he was going to become a doctor. He pursued his dreams. He really worked hard on it. And imagine, it is so difficult, even for a normal person, even for a person like us, to get into medicine. And that time also it was very difficult, and for sir it was really very difficult. He had lots of roadblocks, but somehow he managed. He convinced people, he requested, and he started, and he did his medicine from JJ. He did his post-graduation from JJ. Then he went to England, and then he was in US, in Seattle. He worked with Dr. O'Donnell, right? He was a Nobel laureate, and he was one of the first person who did bone marrow transplant. And sir is credited to have done first hematopoietic stem cell transplant in our country. He is the person who started this first. He developed so much interest in oncology that most of the oncologists who are now in India have either learned under him, have been his students, or have been influenced by him, or has been encouraged by him. And he is always very encouraged. And even during his undergraduation, he had many distinctions, many awards. It is very difficult to enumerate, it's very difficult to find out what all awards he had. But some of the important things which he had, and which we remember, and everybody knows, that he was a recipient of Padma Shri in 2002. Then he was a recipient of Padma Bhushan in 2012. Then he had Vinci Roy Award in 2005. Then Harvard Medical International gave him Lifetime Achievement Award, which was very good. Then also he had Dhanvantri Award in 2002. Many publications to his credit. He has been, in many programs. He has revolutionized way leukemia has been treated in children. He was part of a study where there were 1,200 children, and he did something where the mortality came down from 80% to less than 20%. So he has done a lot of path-breaking studies, and even now he continues to encourage, he continues to guide, and he continues to work, and he is working from, everybody knows that he works from morning to late in the night. In the past he used to be here in Bombay for 4-5 days, then he would be in Delhi in Apollo Hospital, then in few days he would be in US. He is always mobile, and he is a source of encouragement to thousands and thousands of doctors. And Sir has just started a hospital in Kochi, which is a 300-bedded large multi-speciality hospital. Sir was recently over there, and it's a very nice hospital. That has been his dream project. And now we are very, very happy to say that Sir is also associated with us. We are really so honored and privileged to have you over here and to have you with Surya Hospital. Sir, thank you very, very much. Thank you.
May I request Dr. Ami to please felicitate Dr. Suresh Advani, sir.
Good to see you all. How important, coming up with chemotherapy thing we here in, suburb. How this whole initiative, whole idea happened.
See, we are a women and children's hospital. So we do everything to do with women, everything to do with children. So it was very important for us, and this was due since long. And one of the important part of treatment in any woman or any child is basically a chemotherapy. Very important part. And this we had, but it was not to the extent that we wanted to the level we wanted to. And now that is how we approached Dr. Advani ji, Dr. Tongaonkar and other doctors to start this particular project. And Dr. Advani ji was very, very kind enough to agree and said that okay, we showed in the place. He went and had a look at the entire place, and he was very happy, and he has special interest in pediatric and women. And especially he has done a lot of work in children, a lot of good path-breaking work in children. So he was very happy, and he wants to do a lot of research activity, a lot of good work, and see that we can treat children with lot of care, with lot of compassion, with lot of love, with lot of warmth, and good medical treatment. That is how it started, and we approached them, and Sir was very kind enough to take it further.
So what's your view on this?
I think particularly in children, the cancer is quite common. It's not unusual. And I remember 40 years ago, we had really no treatment for that, for children. Today it's other way around. Today the cancer in children is the most curable disease. More than 80% of these children suffering from cancer, whether it's a blood cancer or whether it is any other soft tissue tumors, any cancer in children, they are curable. And that's why we have kept the interest in this. Of course, they require a lot of facilities, a lot of care during the treatment, and that's where I think the Surya Hospital, which has got the full infrastructure to take care of any problem associated with the childhood chemotherapy, is available, and therefore I'm sure here is the place where we can cure a large number of the patients, the children with the cancer. Apart from this, I think the most important thing is the ladies. And all of you know that two cancers which are common. One is the breast cancer, and second one is the carcinoma of cervix, of the uterus. So that's where again the full progress has occurred. Today we have a vaccine to prevent the carcinoma of cervix. And of course, because of the pap smear, we are able to diagnose the disease very early, and our surgeons, the gynec oncosurgeon, Dr. Tongaonkar, can take care of the early stage of the cancer of the uterine cervix. And that's where it's almost 100% curable. Similarly, in the breast cancer, also we have realized that breast cancer is a disease of lifestyle, and also that this can be detected early by the regular mammography. And that's where we will be able to really do such type of the camps and all other activities to educate the ladies, and also to make sure that we diagnose the disease early so that it can be cured. Not only it can be cured, but we can also preserve the breast and treat them early and get the long-term good results.
Dr. Avsi, we're talking about the affordability actually. So that is also very important. So how have you taken care of that too?
So, if you see our history, last 37, 38 years, we have tried to see that we don't refuse any patient whether they can afford or they cannot afford. That is the last on our thinking. So even in newborn unit, whenever a baby comes, whether it's from Badi Hospital or KM Hospital, we'll always take them. We will see that we look after the baby properly. We raise funds through our trust. Hospital gives them discount. We try and raise through some other organization like Tata's and various other places from platforms, various like Keto and Impact Guru. But we see that we don't refuse any patient, and no patient is refused any treatment. So in future also, whether it is oncology, whether it is our daycare chemo, everywhere we will see that it is for everybody. It is for the entire strata of society, entire section. Everybody should get the same possible treatment over here. Whether they are rich or poor, affording, non-affording, does not matter at all.
This is only for the child and the mother actually.
Women and children.
Women and children.
Everything to do with women, everything to do with the child.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. एक ग्रुप पिक्चर लेते हैं.